Hello, good morning. Very warm welcome to everybody to today's 1 Point Oneness session. For those that are new, my name is Matthew. I'm part of the team here at 1 Point Consulting. And we've been running these morning meditation sessions now for the last, I think, 21 weeks or so quite a long time. And the idea came because a lot of us at 1 Point Consulting have a regular daily meditation practice. In fact, that's how a lot of us originally know each other. And we've all taken a lot of benefit from this practice. And we thought it would be a good idea to share this and share insights and tips into meditation, positive thinking, well-being, those sort of things. So we started the sessions with this view. And we've been inviting different experienced meditators to come and share their insights over the last few weeks. So very warm welcome if you are here for the first time. And if you're coming back, welcome back to you. And today I'm very pleased that we have Parul Shah with us. So Parul, if I can invite you to join us on the video. Hi, Parul.
Hi.
So, hello, hi. Just by way of a little introduction, Parul's been working as an IT consultant in the heart of London's very busy banking sector, and she firmly believes that change starts from within, and has spent over 35 years experimenting and experiencing the fruits of how integrating a simple practice of meditation into our lives can be a valuable key in maintaining a healthy balance between work, family, relationships, and our various other commitments. She's dedicated much of her free time over the last 3 decades to voluntarily organising events that help people in her local community come to a greater understanding of how to stay calm and strong in the face of life's challenges. Great. And today you're going to be talking to us about opting out of pressure, which sounds wonderful. So I'll hand over to you and see you later on.
Thank you, Matthew. And I'm delighted to be here with you all too today. And it's a great thing that you're doing. So this topic, opting out of pressure, and it's something that sort of came to me a couple of years ago, and I was sort of thinking about it. And yes, we all, I think each and every one of us leads quite a challenging, busy, hectic life. And as we've sort of grown and sort of started working and sort of continued on our life's journey, things haven't got easier. They've just got more and more challenging. And sometimes there's a lot of pressure. The pressure comes in the form of, the commitments we have, the things that expectations we have, all of those things sort of bring pressure on ourselves. And so I started thinking about pressure, and what actually came into my mind was physics. Interesting, spirituality and physics. And so the equation, in a sense, for pressure came into my mind. So from a physical perspective, pressure is, how do you measure pressure? Pressure equals force over area. So it's very simple, isn't it? So if we sort of think about it in a sort of physical way, if I'm putting, if my area, the area that I'm going to apply pressure on is, say, 1 centimeter square, and I'm putting, say, a ton of pressure on that 1 centimeter square, then that's going to be a huge amount of pressure on that 1 centimeter square area. But if my area is, say, the football pitch, and I am putting the pressure of 1 ton across the entire football pitch, then that is not much. It's, it's not a great pressure on that football pitch. And so I think it's the same for us too. The pressure, we'll get external forces, internal forces, those forces, those challenges will continue to increase. Um, but if I increase my area, then the pressure reduces. And so, really, the whole aspect about spirituality is about increasing our area. And if we look at it, why in the world today have we become intolerant? Have we become even more judgmental? Everything has, our focus has become very limited. It's because our area has reduced. We would say, you know, when we think about family, we probably now just think about our very, very immediate family. But, you know, maybe, you know, a few decades ago, maybe a 50, 100 years ago, family was not just your immediate family, but it was that bigger family. And maybe it was the community, maybe it was the village you were living in. And we've noticed how over time that has shrunk. So my idea, the understanding of what is I and mine has shrunk. And so we become very intolerant, we become judgmental, we don't, you know, we have huge amounts of expectations. And so if I increase my area, then what I'm doing is I'm increasing my view from that limited view, limited vision, limited attitude to making that more unlimited, making that bigger. So let me give you an example. How can I increase my area? So if I feel that this is my limited family, then it's a narrow view. But if I start expanding my vision and say, this whole world is my family, then it's like I'm much more accepting of others. I'm much more tolerant of others. I'm kinder to others. I'm much more compassionate to others. And so when things come to me, I am able to stay more stable. So, two ways that we can increase our area is one is to increase our understanding, and by that I mean our spiritual understanding. Things like, well, who am I as a spiritual being? Understanding the law of karma and understanding that what I do has consequences, understanding about the higher source, whatever name you want to give to that higher source, God, divine, the universal energy, and my connection and my relationship with that being. When I start understanding this, then when I use meditation to experience and to start feeling those spiritual understandings and bringing them into my life, my area is increasing. And I can sort of say from my personal experience is the more I've gone through this journey of increasing my area, um, I have started to become much more relaxed and much more gentle and softer. And that doesn't mean the pressure, sorry, the forces have reduced. No, the forces continue to increase, but because the area is growing, the pressure is not there or has reduced. So let's do some meditation. And the spiritual truth we will be exploring today is who am I as this spiritual being, and knowing that within each one of us there is love, peace, and happiness. And so let's explore that using meditation and um, go into the journey of feeling that love, that peace, and that happiness that is within us. So if I may ask you to just sit comfortably, relax your body, take a deep breath in and out. And when I concentrate on my breathing, I'm allowing my body to relax. So let's take a few more deep breaths in and out, in and out. And if you can, look at that point that is in front of you. And if you want, if that's not comfortable, then happy if you want to close your eyes. And we're going to do a little visualization. So imagine yourself at the beach, the seaside. There's not many people around. It's towards the end of the day and most people have now gone home. So it's quite quiet. It's been a warm day, but there's a beautiful, gentle, cool breeze that is blowing. And as you're walking along the beach, you find yourself a nice, quiet spot to sit on the sand. And you sit there looking out to the sea. You can hear the waves gently lapping in and out. The sand is warm beneath you, and the breeze is caressing your face. And as you look out into the sea, it just feels magnificent. And you get a sense of space. It's just unending space. And that sense of space brings a feeling of being free. Sitting there, watching the sea, the waves lapping in and out, I take another deep breath, allowing my body to relax even more. And I now bring my focus to the question, who am I? And I'm not just this physical body, but I'm a point of light, energy, the soul, the spirit that is sitting in this body, looking out through these eyes, hearing through these ears. And this light that I am is filled with love, with peace, with happiness. This is the spiritual truth. I am love. I may not always feel this, I may not always feel this, but the truth is that I am peace. It's just the journey of life has covered that up. And so now, sitting here quietly, I allow that peace to radiate and to shine from within me. So this light that I am is filled with peace. And as you say this to yourself and you remind yourself, feel that inner stillness. I am peace. Notice how your thoughts are becoming still and calm. This is who I am. And when I am in this experience of stillness, it's as if I am recharging myself. And that energy of stillness from within is radiating out across the ocean. And as I look out to the sea, I notice the sun which is about to set. The beautiful colors, yellow, orange, blue, radiating out and coloring the sky. And it reminds me of that universal energy, the divine light. And suddenly I feel the light that I am connecting with that universal light. The divine, the ocean, unlimited. And that light from the divine, the ocean of peace, is reaching out to me and falling, touching me. And it brings another level of stillness within. And the stillness brings the feeling that everything will be okay, and I have the energy to deal with and face whatever comes in front of me. I feel recharged as I continue to allow that light to shine on me like a fountain or a laser. That beautiful light touching the beauty within me that I wasn't even aware of. I feel stronger, yet softer, and that light, like the sun, continues to shine all the time. I just have to place myself in that divine sunlight and enjoy the warmth and the light and the love that flows from that divine light to me, with the different colors of love, peace, and joy touching me and increasing my experience, my area of self. Everything becomes easier. I am a peaceful, loving, joyful spirit, and just see yourself, that light, grow and expand, so that light is not just touching every cell of your body, but reaching out to the room and out into the world, and together taking that love and peace from the universal light see how we can help share that with the world. And our world family experiencing or touched by that peace. So as we go through the day today, keep on expanding that light that you are, and share that light of peace and love with others, that you come into connection with. Appreciate yourself for the time that you've given yourself to connect. Om Shanti. I am a peaceful soul.
Thank you so much, Parul, for that. Sorry, having trouble coming into sound, being taken into such a peaceful meditation. And yeah, it's amazing take on how to expand our capacity so that the pressures are spread over a much larger area and don't have such an impact. Because as you say, for all of us, the pressures and challenges are increasing. So we can't necessarily control any of that, but this internal state. And that the meditation was really beautiful. How you were starting with the soul, then the divine energy, but also interweaving nature. So I was feeling this connectedness with the world, with nature, and then sharing that energy and that connectedness with everyone else. And I was thinking of the word oneness. It really came to mind. I don't know if you want to say anything more on that, but that was just my sort of thoughts listening. It was really, really beautiful.
No, exactly that, and lovely thing you picked up there, the oneness, and this is the unlimitedness. It's the oneness with everyone. So when we shrink, the capacity decreases, but when we stand and become one, then there's that greater strength.
Yeah, and generosity of spirit and sharing. Yeah, human family. Okay, thank you very much.
To everyone, and thank you very much at the Oneness or One Point team for the invitation.
Welcome, very welcome. Welcome back anytime as well. So next week we have Sister Maureen Goodman joining us, who's the program director at the International Centre for the Brahma Kumaris, which is based in London. And she's travelled widely giving workshops and lectures on themes related to spiritual development. So we'll look forward to that. But as for today, thanks again to Parul, and thanks to everybody who's joined us. As you'll know, if you've been before, the recordings are available online, and there's links on YouTube to feedback form. It's always great to hear your feedback. But also, please feel free to share the links to the recordings and the next live sessions with your friends, family, and colleagues, so they too can take benefit. So wishing you a lovely day, a lovely weekend, and we'll see you soon.